Welcome to today's live answering the call. Today we're talking about how do I keep my heart open. I'm Peggy O'Neill. I'm the founder of this group and of Wisdomary, and I created Wisdomary Leading, which is a way of leading, thinking about and embodying a way of leading our lives that's in alignment with the great wisdom traditions and now what science has confirmed about the great wisdom traditions, which was we're all one being, and the profound difference that that can make in our personal and professional lives as well as our health and well-being and abundance. Makes a lot of difference in a lot of areas of our lives, all areas of our lives. Today, I'm excited to talk about, as I said, how to keep our heart open. If you're here live, then please put in hashtag, say hello. And if you're on replay, please put in hashtag replay and let me know that you watched. I love knowing that you were here. If you have any questions or comments at any time, please put them in the chat and I will answer them. So, how do I keep my heart open? And specifically, we're going to explore how to not listen to judgments, how to not get distracted by emotional reactions, and what you let go of and be very happy you did. It feels so good. So, what does all this have to do with keeping my heart open? Well, one of the things that keeps our hearts closed, if you will, or seeming like they're closed, shut down, is because we listen to our thoughts and believe them. And we pay attention to our emotions and allow our emotional state to determine whether we're going to keep our heart open or not. And and when we're closing our heart down to whether it's people, opportunities, a form of relationship, to flow in life, we're probably listening to judgments about ourselves and other people. We're thinking we're not good enough, or they're too this or that, or they're not this or that. So we're listening to judgments instead of being open and open to the intelligence that our heart is as well. I don't know if you know this, but we actually have three brains that scientists say. We have the brain that we're used to, we have the heart brain, and the gut brain. And our heart is a lot smarter than, well, I don't know about the gut, but it's definitely smarter than our thinking. So, we might want to listen to that more. But yet we don't listen to it very much because we listen to our thoughts, which we connect with the brain, and those are usually judgments. So how do we not listen to them? This can be very challenging, and I don't mean this in a flippant way, but we just don't listen to them. Now, one exercise or practice you can do when you notice you're listening to thoughts is to say to yourself, relax, focus of attention. And that'll help you relax your attention from your thoughts. And a thought will probably come up immediately. That's just how thoughts occur. And so you haven't done anything wrong that another thought comes back to replace the other one very quickly. It might even be the same one. And so you just again say, relax the focus of attention. And over time, as you do that regularly, you'll experience more space around thoughts. Like you can relax the focus of attention pretty quickly, and you might not even notice thoughts. Thoughts are occurring all the time, but after a while, this is totally my experience, that after a while, if I'm doing everything that we talk about here, then I won't even hear the thoughts that are there. So it's just practicing and learning how, in an embodied way, to not listen to our thoughts, which are our judgments as well. So you don't want to do that. And then how to not get distracted by emotional reactions. So many of us, when we have emotions, we don't really have emotions, they have us. Because we let the emotions take over. We feel angry or anxious or even excited or disgusted or whatever we're feeling. And we put our attention on that. And we maybe even start questioning it, looking at it. Why do I feel this way? Why, I wish I didn't feel this way. All these things that keep us very distracted from being totally with the other person or with whatever is in our life and keeping our heart open. So, how do we not get distracted by emotional reactions? We do the same thing that we did with thoughts, just relax the focus of attention. And again, over time, you'll get better at allowing thoughts as well as emotions to just come and go and not get your attention. Now, in my experience, doing that with emotions is a little harder because we don't like these emotions, the ones that are impacting whether our heart is open or not. So we tend to, what I tend to do is I dwell on that or worry about it, or how long is this going to be here? I wish it wasn't here. All that's a form of resistance. So again, relaxing the attention from that. Another thing is to welcome the emotion. Why welcome the emotion? Well, what emotions actually are energy that we've attached a story to over time, and so they seem intense, and we name them, and that adds some more intensity to them, when actually all they are just energy vibrating that's a little bit denser than when we're relaxed and open. That's all it is. And so when we can build that kind of relationship with it, not take it personally, if you will, not get involved with it, then emotions can move fairly quickly. But if it's not moving quickly, that's okay. Welcome it. Just welcome it. Welcome it. Bring it as close as you can. You can just say welcome and bring it as close as you can. You can bring it so close. This is sort of an intentionality that you put with it, so close that it merges into the joy that you are. I've experienced that thousands of times. So that's how to not get distracted and then what to do about them. And then what do you let go of and be very happy you did? It'll feel so good. Everything that I've been talking about so far is really a form of resistance. So, why do I say that? Who we truly are is this open, empty, allowing space. We're consciousness. We're one with everything. We're just like the space in the room that's open and empty. It doesn't care what comes into the room. It doesn't care if a bird's flying around in the room. It doesn't care if a barking dog's in the room. And that's who we truly are. We have just developed and been conditioned and taken on the conditioning to judge, to pay attention to emotions. And all of that creates resistance and then inadvertently shuts down our hearts, closes us down to, again, other people, opportunities, the flow of life. So, so as we do everything that I just said, what you're letting go of is resistance. And I promise you, it feels so good when you're experiencing the flow, which is who you truly are. We say be in the flow or get in the flow, get out. We actually can't get in or out of the flow because we are the flow. But we can certainly block it up with our emotions and paying attention to our thoughts. So, and paying attention to emotions. I mean, emotions don't technically block it up. It's just that we give them attention and meaning, and so how do you do that? You don't resist the thoughts. You don't resist the emotions. Let them flow, and it'll feel so good. Another form of how resistance shows up sometimes is when we're in relationships. It can turn into a power struggle where we're trying to get control of a situation, trying to get control of a relationship. That's a form of resistance. That's a and our ego doesn't necessarily want to do that. Our ego wants to be in control, wants to be right. It's been said that we'll die to be right. All you have to do is look at wars in the world and see. That's pretty true. People will die to be right. And yet, when we relax the need to control, relax the control, relax, again, control is resistance, then we're open. And then whole new possibilities can occur. Why? Because our energy has shifted. That means the energy in whatever situation or relationship we're in has shifted. Whole new possibilities can arise. And then again, it just feels good because resistance is like damming up the energy. It's clogging the energy, so we feel restricted and tight and constricted. So so relax, relax, allow, welcome, And when you notice resistance, you just do everything that we said today. So, what we're talking about here, how do I keep my heart open? You do those things. And then, one thing that you can do to add to it is you can put your attention on your heart. You can even put your hand over your heart so you get used to, that can help you get your attention to your heart. Get your attention to your heart. You can say sink into your heart, where you put your attention there instead of on your thoughts and emotions. Sink into your heart. Invite your heart space, heart center to open and feel it open and be more expansive. And then let your heart lead your being. Let your heart lead your actions. Let your heart bring you guidance. I will see if we have any questions or comments. None right now. But if you have any as you're watching this on replay or come back later and watch it again, please put the comments, any comments in there or questions. I will answer them. So that is it for today. How do I keep my heart open? Just don't listen to judgments. Relax the focus of attention. Don't get distracted by emotional reactions. Well, how do you not? You will get distracted initially because then you'll notice it. Then you welcome those emotions and or relax the attention. And then as you do this, you're letting go of resistance, letting go of control. And it does feel so good. Our ego might not like it for a while. It may take a while as you engage with this. And by a while, maybe a month or two even, before you recognize that how the difference it makes in your experience and your relationships as you quit trying to control, quit resisting, and open your heart to what's possible and to the love that's actually there and who you are. All right. Thank you. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for being with us today.